My child, you are about to step into something great. Yes, I mean you are next. I need you to pay close attention to what I am saying and open your heart fully to this message. There is urgency in my words, and you must understand this before tomorrow comes. Do you know why you are next? It's not by coincidence or luck. It's because I chose you long before the world was even created. I knew you by name, I saw you, and every detail of your life was written in the palm of my hand. You have always been part of my divine plan. A plan so intricate and full of purpose that even the trials you faced were woven into it. I understand there were times you wondered why you had to endure such hardship. You asked yourself why your prayers seemed unanswered, why the storms kept raging around you when all you sought was peace. You cried out to me, and in those silent moments you might have wondered if I was even listening. But let me tell you this, child, I was there. I never left your side. Not once did I turn my face from you. Sometimes, my love allows what my power could prevent because I see things far beyond what you can see. In your suffering, I was never absent. I was right there with you, even in the darkest moments. Every tear you shed I gathered. They were not wasted. Those tears became a language only I could understand, telling me about your pain, your heartache, your longing for relief. And I treasured them, every single one. You thought I wasn't listening, but I held them close to my heart. When you felt abandoned, I was the one lifting you up. When you thought you were walking alone, it was actually I who carried you. During those sleepless nights when your thoughts kept you awake and the weight of the world seemed unbearable, I was there beside you. I whispered words of comfort into your spirit, even if you couldn't hear them over the noise of fear. I surrounded you with my presence, even when the storm had your attention so fully that you didn't notice. Do you understand now, child? I wasn't punishing you, I was preparing you. You asked for strength, so I allowed situations that would teach you how to be strong. You prayed for more faith, and I placed you in circumstances where you had to trust me when there seemed to be no way out. You sought wisdom, and I led you through times of confusion so you would learn to lean on me for clarity. Every struggle, every hardship had a purpose. You are next because you survived what was meant to break you. The enemy thought he could destroy you, but he underestimated the strength I placed inside of you. He didn't see the angels I sent to fight on your behalf. He didn't see the hedge of protection I surrounded you with. Yes, you felt the weight of the battle, but you didn't see the victory I was securing for you in the spiritual realm. When you were betrayed, when those you trusted most turned their backs on you, I was there. I allowed those moments not to hurt you, but to refine you. I needed you to see who was truly for you and who wasn't. I had to remove some people from your life because they couldn't go where I'm taking you. I know it hurt, child. I know it felt like too much at times. But trust me when I say that every loss you faced has been part of your gain. There were moments when you felt like giving up, didn't there? When the weight of everything seemed unbearable. But even in those times, I was right there with you, whispering to your spirit, keep going. Don't stop now. And you did. Whether you realized it or not, you kept moving forward. One step at a time. And that's why you are still standing today. Do you know what I was doing while you were suffering? I was fighting for you. I was working in the background, aligning circumstances, shifting hearts, and preparing the way for your breakthrough. I was blocking things that could have harmed you, even when you couldn't see it. I was touching the hearts of people who would eventually bless you. I was setting the stage for your testimony. The struggles you faced were not the end of your story, they were the beginning of something far greater than you can imagine. Every storm, every mountain, every valley, it was all part of the preparation for what's coming. You are next because you endured. You are next because you trusted me even when it didn't make sense. Do you remember the times you felt forgotten, watching others receive blessings while you were stuck in waiting? I know it was hard, but child, my timing is always perfect. I wasn't withholding from you, I was preparing you. I couldn't give you what you were asking for until you were ready to receive it, and now you are. You are next because I've seen your heart. I've seen the way you love even when it's not returned. I've seen the way you give even when you have little. I've seen the way you forgive even when it's undeserved. Your faithfulness hasn't gone unnoticed. I reward those who diligently seek me, and I am about to reward you in ways that will leave you in awe. There's a reason the enemy fought you so hard. He saw the anointing on your life, the calling, the purpose, and he was terrified. That's why he came after you with everything he had. But he couldn't take what I've placed inside of you. He couldn't destroy what I've built within you. And now he will have to watch as I elevate you. You are next because you didn't let go of me even when you had every reason to. You held on even when it felt like your grip was slipping. And child, I was holding on to you even tighter. It was never about your strength, it was about mine. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and I have been your strength all along. When you look back on your trials, I want you to see my hand in every moment. I want you to recognize how I carried you, how I provided for you, how I protected you. I want you to see how I turned what the enemy meant for evil into something good. Every setback was a setup for your comeback. Every delay was a part of my divine timing. Now prepare your heart for what's coming. You're stepping into a season of restoration. Everything you lost will be returned to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The joy that was stolen from you will be replaced with a joy so deep, so overwhelming, that you won't be able to contain it. The peace that eluded you will flood your heart like a river. The blessings that were delayed will now come in abundance. But remember, with great blessings come great responsibilities. I'm not blessing you just for your own benefit. I'm blessing you so you can be a blessing to others. I'm calling you to be a light in the darkness, a voice of hope for the hopeless, and a reflection of my love to a world in need. Will you answer that call? You are next because you were faithful in the little things. You remained steadfast when others walked away. You trusted me when it would have been easier to give up. And now I am about to show you what it means to be the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. The trials you endured weren't meant to break you. They were meant to build you. Look at you now. You are stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you ever thought possible. You've been refined in the fire, and now you stand as pure gold. So hold your head high, child. Walk boldly into this next season, knowing I am with you. The same God who brought you through the valley will lead you to the mountaintop. The same God who wiped away your tears will fill your mouth with laughter. The same God who carried you through the storm will now place you in a season of peace. You are next, child, and the world is about to see all that I've been preparing you for. Trust in me, child. Believe in the timing I have set for your life. Rest in the promises I have made to you. I'm not finished with you yet. In fact, I'm just getting started. I've been watching over you all along, even during the quiet moments when you felt far from me. But know this, I've never left your side. Every tear you've shed, every prayer whispered in the darkness, I've gathered them all. Nothing escapes my notice, and nothing about you is too small for my attention. I understand the weight on your heart right now, the doubts that burden you, the questions you're afraid to voice. But hear me, child, this moment is sacred. This is no accident. I've orchestrated this time to speak directly to your spirit, because tomorrow holds something you can't walk into without my guidance. The world has been trying to pull you away from me, hasn't it? Distracting you with endless noise and empty promises. But here's the truth you need to hear. These distractions are the enemy's attempt to blind you from what I'm about to do in your life. You're standing on the edge of something extraordinary, something that will not only change your life but ripple into the lives of others. Yes, child, you are my chosen vessel for this season, and the time for hesitation is over. Tomorrow doors will begin to open before you, but not all doors are from me. There will be choices laid before you, opportunities that seem glittering and promising. But I urge you to look closer, test every spirit, and ask me to reveal the truth behind what is before you. The enemy knows how to disguise traps as blessings, but I will not allow you to fall for them. If you remain close to me, you must see with the eyes of your spirit, not the desires of your flesh. The enemy has seen the plans I have for you, and though he cannot stop them, he will try to lead you astray. He's been whispering lies into your mind, telling you that you aren't enough, that you are unworthy, that your mistakes have disqualified you. But I rebuke those lies in the name above all names. Let me remind you of the truth. My grace is enough for you, and my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I am preparing you for a new season, one of divine alignment and fulfillment. But before you step into it, there are things you must leave behind. Not everyone who started this journey with you is meant to go where I'm taking you. Some relationships, habits, and mindsets have served their purpose, and now they must be released. This won't be easy, child, but trust me, it will be worth it. You cannot carry the weight of the past into the blessings of the future. Do not fear the changes ahead. I know it may feel like loss, but what you see as loss, I see as pruning. And every branch that bears fruit must be pruned, so it can bear even more. Do you trust me enough to allow me to remove what no longer serves my purpose in your life? You are not alone in this, child. Even now, my angels are surrounding you, guarding your home, your family, and your future. They've been sent ahead to make your path straight. The battles you've been fighting in the spiritual realm, some of which you didn't even realize, are already won. The victory is yours because I have claimed it for you. But I need you to stand in faith. Faith is the key that unlocks what I've already prepared for you. There will be moments when fear tries to creep in. The enemy will attempt to make you doubt every promise I've made. But in those moments, remember this: I am the same God who parted the Red Sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who walked in the fire with my faithful servants, and I am the same God who has been with you through every trial, every valley, every storm. I have not changed, and I will not fail you now. You've been asking for a sign, haven't you? Seeking confirmation, searching for something that assures you're on the right path. Child, let this be your sign. These words I've placed before you. Do not doubt how I speak to you. I know how to capture your attention, and I will continue to guide you in ways that are unmistakable. When you wake up tomorrow, begin your day with thanksgiving, even before the answers to your prayers are visible. Praise me before the breakthrough comes. There is power in your praise, child. It confuses the enemy and strengthens your spirit. Never underestimate the impact of glorifying me, even in times of uncertainty. I see your heart, child. I see the love you have for others, the sacrifices you've made, and the silent battles you've fought. None of it has gone unnoticed. Your labor of love has been a sweet fragrance to me, and I reward those who earnestly seek me. Don't grow weary in doing good, for in due time, you will reap a harvest if you don't give up. As you prepare for tomorrow, focus on what truly matters. Release the distractions, the worries, and the opinions of others. Fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. I've already gone ahead and made a way where there seemed to be none. Trust in my perfect timing. Child, the next chapter of your life is about to unfold, and it will be greater than anything you could have imagined. But remember, with greater blessings come greater responsibilities. I'm entrusting you with much because I know your heart is aligned with mine. Stay humble, stay obedient, and stay immersed in my word. Before I close, I want you to know this. I love you with an everlasting love. Nothing you have done or failed to do can separate you from my love. I am a God of restoration, not condemnation. I am restoring everything the enemy has taken from you, the time you thought was wasted, the opportunities you thought were lost. I am redeeming it all. So, child, lift your head high. Step into tomorrow with boldness, knowing that I am with you. The plans I have for you are plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. You are next, child, and your time has come. Open your heart and receive the fullness of my blessings. I declare today that your life will never be the same. I am the Lord your God, and I am pouring out blessings upon blessings, pressed down, shaken together, and running over into your lap. You are stepping into a season of abundance, a season where my goodness will overwhelm you in every area of your life. Child, I bless your mind with peace. You will no longer be burdened by doubts, fears, or confusion. I am clearing the fog that has clouded your thoughts, and I am filling your mind with my wisdom and understanding. I am blessing you with clarity so you can see my hand at work and discern the path I've laid before you. Your mind will be a sanctuary of my presence, where my spirit speaks truth and reassurance. I bless your heart with joy. The burdens you've carried for so long are being lifted, and I am replacing them with a joy that cannot be shaken. I am healing the wounds of your past and filling the empty spaces with my love. No longer will your heart be heavy with sorrow or regret. Instead, it will overflow with gratitude as you see my faithfulness in every season of your life. I bless your body with health and strength. The weariness that has weighed you down is being removed, and I am renewing your energy like the eagles. I am healing you from the inside out, restoring every part of you that has been weakened or broken. You will walk in my divine health, for I am the Lord who heals you. Your body will be a vessel of my glory, strong and vibrant, capable of fulfilling the purpose I have set for you. I bless your relationships with harmony and love. I am bringing restoration to the broken connections, and I am strengthening the bonds that remain. I am surrounding you with people who will encourage, uplift, and support you. No longer will you feel isolated or misunderstood. I am placing you in a community where you will be loved and valued. Your relationships will reflect my love, filled with kindness, forgiveness, and unity. I bless your spirit with my presence. You will walk closely with me, hearing my voice and sensing my guidance in every moment. I am drawing you deeper into intimacy with me, where you will experience the fullness of my love and grace. Your spirit will be alive with my power, and you will be a light in the darkness, shining my truth and hope to those around you. Child, my blessings are not limited to what you can see. I am blessing you in ways beyond your understanding. I'm working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and orchestrating events that will lead to your breakthrough. Even now, I'm preparing blessings that you cannot yet imagine, blessings that will leave you in awe of my goodness and faithfulness. Child, you are mine, and I delight in blessing you. You are the apple of my eye, and I rejoice over you with singing. Trust in my love, walk in my ways, and know that I am with you always. My blessings are not just for today, they are for every day of your life, and they will follow you into eternity. I bless you, my child, and I seal these blessings upon your life with my unchanging word. Walk boldly into your destiny, knowing that I am the Lord your God, and I am with you always. Amen.